Hey, what's up? My name is Anthony, the CEO and founder of USAFR Mortgage. Today, I'm going to tell you why you, if you're active duty, should be using your BAH to find a house, get off of base, stop renting, and why you should. And to show you an example of that, I have Major Jamie Ellis here from the United States Air Force Reserve and actively in the Space Force right now. Hello.
Hi. Morning.
So she's helping me out, and full disclosure here, all right, she's also my girlfriend, but I just want to tell you that so you know. So now, long form YouTube content, this is my first one, okay? So over the next decade that I'm going to record this, or however long this goes on, I'm going to try to inform you on what should happen. So if you stay with me for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you why it makes more, I don't know what you say, it makes more sense, okay, for you to use your BAH instead of staying on base. Yeah, guess what? On base is easy, right?
Yes.
On base is easy. Renting is easy.
Yes.
And why? Because the landlord does everything. You're on base. You're close to where your work is. But guess what? Are you ever going to get rich doing it?
No.
Are you ever going to make money doing it?
No.
I can tell you with 100% certainty that every house that I have bought and sold using my VA loan, okay, I have made money on. In fact, I'm standing at a house right now that I've held now for 5 or 6 years that I'm going to make, all right, in the high 6 figures on. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, well, you bought it at the right time and you did this and you did that. Okay, great. You know what? And my point to you is even if you just buy a house and use your BAH and let the government own the dream for you and you make $20,000 on an investment to 2 or 3 years, that's $20,000 more in your pocket. So Jamie, you bought and sold VA houses, right?
Yes.
What is the average amount that you've usually made when you've moved, or the couple times that you've done it?
The first house I bought, I moved, and I made roughly around $36,000 in my pocket. I did have to pay capital gains tax on that.
Okay.
And in the second house, roughly around $30,000 to $36,000.
Okay, so $36,000, $30,000 in capital gains. What she's talking about is when you're in the military, and this is something that you should know, when you're in the military and you're moving, if you've held the house for less than 2 years and less than 5 years, you have to pay what's called capital gains tax on the delta between what you paid and paid for it. For example, this is an easy math one. I'm just going to do this. This is not like an actual house. Let's say you paid $100,000 for a house. Don't know where that would happen in America today, but you would pay $100,000 for a house, and you sold it for $200,000. Your cost basis into the home was $100,000. You sold it for $200,000. You made $100,000.
I wasn't paying attention.
You made $100,000. So you would have to pay a capital gains tax on that. Okay, and it's not much. So don't worry about that. You're still making money. You know, my point to you, and I think what Jamie is saying, is that she made money every time she sold her house. She made $30-some thousand. Okay, tell me in an account where you are going to make more money. Oh, there's crypto and dog butt coin. Whatever. You're going to make money on that? No. Real estate. Real estate is where it's at. And here's what you need to know is the government is paying that for you. You get BAH for a reason. You have a VA benefit. VA benefit, government is giving you a housing allowance. Houses are for sale. You can buy said asset, and then you sit there and do your job for 2 to 3 years. You sell said asset for more than you paid for it. Oh, Anthony, what if, right? I love the what ifs of you out there. What if the market goes down and I don't make any money? What if I lose money? Well, chances are you're not going to lose money, all right? I can 95%, okay? 95% you're not going to lose money, and I don't see Armageddon coming in the near future. So you're going to make $36,000, $30,000. But what if? Well, what if you don't? There's the question. Let's say what if you don't? Let's say E5 BAH in Colorado Springs is $2,500, or for easy math, $2,000 a month. It's more than that, but let's say it's $2,000 a month. 12 months at $2,000 is how much, Jamie?
12 months, $24,000.
$24,000. $24,000. So you're willing to say, well, what if the market goes down? Well, what if you don't buy? You're already losing $24,000 in year one. You're losing $24,000 in year two. That's $48,000. Now look at that differential. $48,000 you just pissed the fuck away. Yeah, I said that. It's my YouTube channel. I can do that. You just pissed away $48,000 when But what if I lose or don't make that much money? Well, if you make anything over zero, you've made money because you didn't waste that. Does that all make sense to you? So as long as you are in the positive, you already did, yes.
I have a question. So
Yes.
in that $24,000 that you're putting toward rent or
Right.
the government's taking your BAH, how much equity could you build in that amount of time into the home if you were to buy?
Into the home, you're going to gain an average of, I would say, anywhere from 2.8% to 3.4% per year. And if you go back to where I said it 3 years, and you're going to look on my YouTube channel and see this because I'm going to say it. I predicted 3 years ago, people had 27% equity in Tampa, Florida when I was on ABC there. And guess what? Now they're negative, or they're not taking it. They didn't take the equity when I said they have. But what she just said is correct. You're going to have 3.5%. So think about this for a second. You have a $300,000 house. You're going to make 3% on that. That's $30,000 in year one. $30,000 in year two. That's $60,000 if you're doing the average, which is 3% equity on that home. $60,000. So you're telling me, what if, when you could make anywhere from, let's say, $40,000 to $60,000 on a normal PCS, right?
Yeah.
So great point. You can make $40,000 to $60,000, or you could just give the government back $48,000. You think on-base housing is great? No, it's shitty. I lived in base housing. Remember, 22 years in the military, I lived on base housing. I did what you did until I got my money right. I got my money straight, and I learned that being in the military is more than just serving our country. They're giving us benefits for a reason. So use them. Use them, use them, use them. All right, so to wrap up this video, what I want you to do is I want you to click on the link below to message me or send me a message on how you could use your BAH. All right, text me, call me. If you're in the Colorado Springs area, I have agents there that we have partnered with that are pros at PCSing, all right? Because we all know what a permanent change of station is. We know how to buy and sell your house. We know the VA loan. Everybody I work with and partner with in Colorado Springs and in the nation, all right? In Pensacola, Florida, in San Antonio, Texas,
Dayton,
Ohio. We all know the VA loan, and we're all veterans. We know the lingo, we know how to do it, and we can know how to make the government work for you, not just you work for the government. Thank you for your service. We love you. Subscribe to the channel. Pass this to everyone else who knows, because the more you know, the more money you make. Love you.